Bull crap. Can you believe this guy? You have to stop this. You have to stop this, right? You don't have to stop it, but it's extremely important for your health and other people's health and your sanity that you do. Let me tell you what you're doing. You have picked up on patterns that have a kind of like a euphoriatic kind of like result to expressing them. You know, people are receiving a kind of a lighthearted conversation and a fun time from basically expressing something that is bullcrap with absolutely no guidance, no data. It challenges something that, an advantage that you're having socially, and so then you just jump straight to saying it's bullcrap, right? This is like obvious that you're doing this, but the problem is that you believe that you're continuing to get away with it, and at some point you're going to give people such a hard time afterwards. At some point, people are just kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. Like, but then they're doing something else afterwards. They're still going along with something that has basically meant something to them in their life experiences. But you, on the other hand, are alienating yourself into mechanics that are not actually helping you live a better life, right? And you say, well, I'm comfortable with the life I have, and that's the problem, is that I'm losing a social advantage by what you're saying, and I could be content with the life I have. What about somebody from 1970? Out of all the progress that we've made today, out of all the social and psychological progress and the health that we have today, from the answers from people's research and studies, do you think that this is like a good option? You know, what is that? That's 50 years, 52 years, 53 years, right, of progress. And so, do you really think that this is a good idea? You're sensing it as one person's advantage or another. Let me tell you what, if someone has done the work to come to a meaningful conclusion, that already happened. It already happened. If you don't want it to propagate that others have come to this conclusion, number one, it doesn't remove the fact that they did the work and they're responsible for that. It will never change that. People can try to lie, but you know, if everyone covers their head with the plastic bag, how is this helping you, right? You're not helping yourselves. You're covering your head with the plastic bag and you're suffocating. It's not helping you. Secondly, these people that you want to have an advantage in their lives in, that you want to have this social advantage, and why you're trying to lie your way to keeping, they're supposed to be like your friends, right? They're supposed to be like your loved ones. I would expect that they should be, but perhaps people just don't operate like that. They just see them as objects that are there to basically satisfy their ego. But the fact is, they're supposed to be your friends. They're supposed to be your loved ones. And you are trying to stop your friends from having better things in their lives. So that's really bad. That's like really bad that, you know, you abuse your friends and family like this. These are normal things that go on in conversations that basically nobody ever touches base on. That, you know, how this is working, why it's working, what you're doing. Everyone just kind of lives around it. And I think that if we destroy it by talking about it, and that information is out there, and we create a template for people to talk about it, that we can basically remove this blockage from our lives, and things can move more fluidly, and then we can all have a better life. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for listening. I hope that you take this to your destructive friends.